Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to our videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. Also hit the bell to be notified of our upcoming videos. Today I'm reviewing the NORQAIN Freedom 60 Chrono. This is one of the debut models from the new Swiss NORQAIN brand, but it is a company that comes with many, many years of watchmaking experience. Some of the people that used to run Breitling actually are those who are behind NORQAIN, and they also have a relationship with Kinesi for movements. Not all the watches, but that is the same company that makes movements for companies like Chanel as well as Tudor. The Freedom 60 Chrono is a classically inspired modern chronograph that takes its appeal from a whole legacy of watches that have what are called panda or reverse panda dials, and that's just sort of a collector way of saying black and white dials. If you look closely at some of the indexes here, you'll see sort of a little bit of a blockiness combined with some round circles and this high contrast look that was very indicative of professional pilot watches, especially in the 1960s and into the 1970s as well. The watch is 43 millimeters wide in steel, and what I like about it is even though the crystal is sapphire, it sort of emulates what they call a box-style crystal from certain vintage watches that had acrylic crystals. And so what this gives it is what's called a bezel-less design, where the crystal is higher than the bezel. So the bezel is relatively small and it's highly angled and polished, which gives it sort of a nice classic look. The Freedom 60 chronograph is available on this matching steel bracelet as well as a couple of strap options. And inside the watch is a Swiss-made Valjoux 7753. This is essentially the 7750, but it's orientated on its side. And another little difference is there's a pusher right here that is what you use to adjust the date if you want to quick set it. So there's a small tool that NORQAIN offers, allows you to do that so you don't scratch the watch. As you can see here, there's a plate on the side of the case, and this is a signature feature of most NORQAIN watches right now. It does two things. One, it helps even out the design of the watch, so it looks a little bit more stylish because it has this little weighted element to help weight against the pushers here in the crown. And it's also a space that just says NORQAIN right now, but it's a space that you can get individualized with a couple of letters. So I think they charge $150 or something like that, and you can get this watch to have sort of a custom statement for you. So that's a nice little personalization option. One of the things I really like about this watch, and as it's grown on me, is the fact that it's so legible and has such an interesting depth to the dial. So you can see here the depth of the chronograph subdials, the applied the applied hour markers, and how the hands hover everything in a way that allows you to see everything clearly, but also maintains a high degree of legibility. Let's put the Freedom 60 Chrono watch on the wrist. Again, that is 43 millimeters wide. In terms of thickness, it's about 15 millimeters thick. And I think the overall proportions are very attractive, especially for modern sensibilities. This watch has a retail price of $4,060. You can see the full review of the NORQAIN Freedom 60 Chrono on aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.